What am I doing? Can you guess? In case you can't read Swedish, maybe this will give you an idea. Hey allihopa, welcome to this video. I'm Alexandra and I am making gingerbread cookies. Finally! I have been planning this for a while because today I'm not making any to eat, I'm making to decorate with, and it's kind of crunch time. On Sunday we have Myranda's name-giving party and I really want to get all the Christmas decorations up by then. And this is one like DIY Christmas decoration thing that I really want to have up. I have an idea in mind. I want to hang gingerbread cookies here in the kitchen window. I found it on Pinterest, so I'll put the picture right here so you can see kind of what I'm going for. I also need to find a branch. Yeah, whatever. That's a problem for a different day. Right now Myranda's been sleeping for probably like 2.5 hours, so she might wake up at any second. The oven's hot, the baking sheets are ready. The baby's sleeping for now, so let's get going before she wakes up. So this is how far I got because Myranda just woke up, so we're gonna have to put a pause on this little project and do some feeding, change a diaper, and then hopefully we can come back. So I ended up finishing the gingerbread cookies off camera. I talked to Michael the entire time, and so I didn't think to turn the camera back on. And the kids are home. The boys are home now. Michael went to pick them up, and I think we're all kind of mellow today and just not feeling our best, which has been the case for a while now. I think it's the darkness and the cold, and I don't know, it's just not a very fun time in Sweden right now. But we are gonna start making dinner soon, and Theo is pretending to bake. Good morning allihopa. This morning was kind of a rough morning, and I feel like I could say that about every morning recently, and it is kind of eating at me in a way. And at the same time I try to tell myself that I think most parents who take their kids to school or preschool go through at least periods of time where mornings are really hard, and I tell myself that it's normal. But right now we just have kind of the perfect storm of these two little ones. Theo is in a very independent phase right now, so he basically wants to do the opposite of everything that I want him to do, or that I tell him to do, or that I ask him to do, or try to coax him to do. Because he just wants to make his own decisions. So if we're about to leave and I want him to put his hat on, he absolutely does not want his hat on. And the perfect example is his mittens, because he loves wearing mittens. He always asks for them when we're going outside, but if I tell him to put on the mittens, or if I like try to put them on him, he will go ballistic, and he absolutely doesn't want them. And then I kind of like hide them and we go outside and he's like, where are my mittens? So that's kind of the dealio with him. And Myranda, she wakes up early and she's super tired by the time that we have breakfast and get ourselves ready for the day. And so I basically have to carry her all morning with like taking breakfast out for the kids, brushing their teeth, getting all the clothes ready. Can't speak this morning. She wants me to carry her. Sometimes I can get away with putting her down for a few minutes and she will be happy, or just like kind of half grumpy. But if she is really upset, then I will not just let her lie there and scream, because I just can't do it. So that makes of course everything take longer and makes it more difficult, and it's hard right now. Luckily Tyrion is very good in the mornings. He can like be a little bit not mean to Theo, but he kind of wants to tease him, push his buttons and stuff to get Theo upset or just mad, and that can be very annoying. But other than that, he basically does everything on his own, and he doesn't really need me, so that's good. But it's just kind of hard right now. And as you just saw, Myranda's awake now, so she slept for maybe half an hour. But that's kind of the thing now. That's what she does in the mornings now. She doesn't really take the longer naps in the mornings anymore, and that works as long as I'm prepared for it. And if I'm not, then it stresses me out. So yeah, basically I'm just trying to say that things are a bit stressful right now, and I think that has been kind of the theme of the last few vlogs, that things are just stressful and rough and not perfect. But that's life. Life is not perfect. And whoa. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh. Så, nu har jag blåst massor. Så. Vilken dum papperskorg. Dumma papperskorgen. Vill du hålla kameran lite? Ja. Vill du hålla den? Vill du ha den? Kan du hålla fast du har vantarna? Oj! Oh, titta! Det är Theo! Wow! That stupid bin. It's always there, and I usually steer away from it just like in the last second before he hits it. But this time, because I was vlogging, I didn't see it. That's a bad mommy. Okay, I feel like I have vented and whined enough now, so let's make the rest of the day much better. Okay? Can only go up from here. Ouch, that's my hair. Ah! Thank you. Myranda just woke up from her second nap of the day, and she slept for like 2.5 hours, so I think she's pretty happy. I can tell that she has peed through her pants though, so that's not good. And I was hoping that she would be able to wear this onesie today, because my friend made it, and my friend is coming over today. So that's kind of a bummer that we have to change her out of the what's it called, onesie now. Hi, I bet you're super hungry. We just need to change your diaper, and then we can get you some food, okay? Okay? God morgon allihopa. My appearance this morning pretty much matches how I feel, so I just couldn't not pick the camera up. I look insane, and I don't sound too good either, because I have a sore throat and stuff, and my body hurts in all kinds of places because Myranda wouldn't sleep last night, and I was lying in like a very weird position to kind of soothe her, and that's how I fell asleep when she was finally asleep. And I woke up and I was in so much pain, and I tried to move to a better position, and she did stay asleep then, but like the damage was already done. I feel like I've been hit by a train. So I'm tired, my body hurts, my throat is sore, and I'm starting to get the cold that she has probably. I'm actually in a much better mood now. I called my dad earlier, and I always my mood always perks up when I talk to him, because I love him, and you know, he always makes me feel better. And now we're back home, Myranda and I. She's sitting out there in her little play thing, and it's time to do some laundry. I have a bunch of laundry here. I honestly don't know how I'm gonna keep up. Actually, we're thinking of buying a dryer, or a combined washer and dryer now for Black Friday. If we do that, I'm gonna be so happy, because I'm so sick of hanging laundry and just having to wait for like 2 days for it to dry and all that stuff. Anyway, I basically just shoved all the laundry in the baskets yesterday, because I had a friend come over for dinner, and I just kind of speed cleaned before she came here. And so now I need to sort through everything. I'm gonna start with a dark wash, and then I'm probably, or hopefully, no, not hopefully, I'm going to, as long as Myranda lets me, I'm going to put everything back in the bins in order. all done. So it looks much better now, at least to my eyes. So I'm gonna start this load of laundry. I'm gonna try and put Myranda to bed outside, and then we'll see if I can do some more baking. Okay, so I am at it again with the gingerbread cookies. They have now like dried up, I guess, for a couple of days, and I made it very easy for myself this year and bought ready-made frosting. But it's not quite turning out the way I wanted to. I was hoping for like pretty little dots. I'll put a couple of pictures here of kind of what I'm going for, although much like simpler because I don't know how to do this stuff. The problem is like this frosting is making little spikes. I don't know if you can see, but instead of just pretty dots, it's like spiky, and that's not what I want, but whatever. I'm just gonna try and see what happens and what I can get out of this. It's fun, and Miranda's happy over there in her little thing, so yeah. Let's see what we can turn this into. The finished result. Well, it could have been worse, and I think from far away at least the big hearts could look kind of nice, so I'm gonna call this a win. Now I can what's it called, I can just take this off of my to-do list, check this off of my to-do list, and now I'm gonna get ready to go get the boys from school and preschool, and then I said to them this morning that maybe we could make gingerbread cookies when we got home, because we bought some new dough and they really want to make some. So that is something that I'm gonna try to make happen, but it's very we will see, because Myranda usually wants to eat and sleep once we get home from getting the boys, and so it always turns out that we can't really do anything when we get home. Cookies are done. Can you tell which side is which? Well, I think Theo did kind of good. We've got a little woman here and some pigs here, I think. Oh, there are the pigs. And then this is Tyrion's side. And they're gonna get to eat one cookie each after dinner. If they finish dinner, which we will see. And then it's bedtime. I just heard Tyrion saying to Theo from upstairs, "You are a genius." I don't know why he knew that word or why he said it to Theo, but it sounded really funny. God morgon allihopa. I am doing something kind of risky. I'm downstairs to prep breakfast, and the boys are still upstairs, and Myranda is there too. She's sleeping. So I said to Tyrion, tell me the second she wakes up. But I'm always nervous that they're gonna like crawl around her and not be careful. But they're super busy right now with their new playroom. Yesterday I've been planning this for weeks, and yesterday I just kind of decided that okay, it's time to get this done. So I got all of the books and all of the toys out of their bookcase, and I put them in the new room, and then I moved the entire bookcase to the new room and all of the other toys as well. And so it's not like sorted out and placed where it's supposed to be in the playroom, but at least all the things are in the right room now, and the kids are like super excited, and I feel like they have gotten a new appreciation for their things because they're in a new spot. Kind of weird, but Theo is screaming upstairs, so I'm sure Miranda's gonna wake any second. But I'm gonna try and start breakfast because I need to feed Myranda when she wakes up, and it would be bad if we don't have time for breakfast. Duva comes running when she hears me cutting cucumber vegetable. Because she knows she always gets the end. So yeah, breakfast is done. It's kind of sad, but this is actually going above and beyond for me for weekday breakfasts, because I mean, I just typically don't have time. So I feel good about that. At least they're getting like some vegetables and stuff that's not typical for our breakfast, to be honest. So I'm just gonna leave this here, close the door so the dog and the cat don't eat it, and go upstairs and maybe like wake Myranda up at this point and feed her. And if they get really anxious and hungry upstairs, I can just tell them to go downstairs and have their breakfast. Perfect. They actually both ate all of it, no questions asked, so I should definitely do this more often to get more vegetables in them. What are you doing, Theo? Well, that's underwhelming. I don't know if you can see, but they are like bendable. Turns out they probably weren't in the oven long enough, so I'll hang them up and see, but most likely they're gonna break too. So it certainly doesn't look as good as I had hoped. Now I'm thinking that I should have just made big hearts instead, because they're just much more visible and stuff. And I may make a few more and put those up instead of this little wreath thing that's just breaking. The weird thing is, I mean, this star is intact. It's just the stars on the other side that is broken. But it doesn't look very good. This is pretty depressing. So clearly that idea wasn't a good idea at all. Or maybe I did something wrong, I don't know. But on a more satisfying note though, as you know, I've been trying to catch up with laundry for the past few days, and now I finally can say that I have. Look at these bins, they're like empty or almost empty. I did 3 loads of laundry yesterday, and I've got the second of today in there now. And yeah, it's just such a freeing feeling to see that it's not all packed in there, and that everyone has clothes to wear, and that we have like clean linens for the beds and stuff to change into when it needs changing. Why am I talking about this? It's so obvious. Also, I have started a dough of bread for dinner because we're having soup with bread. And I am making cookies for the party on Sunday. These are gonna be like half dipped in, or like half of each cookie is gonna be dipped in melted white chocolate. And then you're supposed to sprinkle these on top. I can't remember what these are called in English, but these like mint candies. So I think I'm gonna start chopping those mint candies up now. And if Myranda keeps sleeping, I'm gonna finish the cakes, if I can. The cookies, I'm gonna finish the cookies. If I have time. Bam! All done. I totally forgot to end the vlog yesterday. Please like the video if you liked it, and subscribe if you want to see more of our family videos. And we will see you on Monday. And thank you for watching today. Hey do!